I think in the last 25 years that we've been doing BodyBreak, the biggest change is that people are more, they're knowledgeable about that, the fact that they need to get out there and be active. They know that there are foods that are harmful to them. Now it's a matter of saying, okay, what can you do to make the change, because we are seeing an increase in obesity in our children. They're not going to outlive their parents' generation, and that's sad. And I think all of a sudden in those 25 years it went from, yes, we have to get out there, we have to do the aerobics, we have to run, we have to move, but now we're seeing it as it's a must in order for people to not only feel good but also to be able to avoid going to the hospital, to avoid the heart attacks, because now it's almost like it's a for sure that kind of stuff is going to happen. We've always tried to keep the message of Body Break really happy, really positive. Get out there and be active, have fun. But the opposite to that is the message is really, if you don't do that, you're in trouble.
I think the biggest thing that I've found over the last 25 years has really been in the last 8 to 10, and that's with the smartphones and the proliferation of computers, and people are on their smartphone all the time, and so it's kids think of, I got to be on the smartphone more than they got to be out playing road hockey or being out and being active. When we talk about that being active, and that's why I talked a little bit about habits.
And the Fitbit too.
And the Fitbit, you've got to create habits, and so if you don't have a habit of being active, or eating properly, if you don't have a good habit, you're going to fall into the bad habits. You're going to create the bad ones. And so I found that if you look at the habit of a smartphone, and if you don't have a smartphone, for your phone is dead for the day, how would you react? You are so, not you, but we are so addicted to that phone that, and you think about that, if you had that same addiction to getting out and being active, how well your body would be preserved.
And because of that, we're sitting far too much in our society. Our bodies weren't built for that. We're built to be upright and moving. And by sitting, not only does it put an awful lot of pressure on your lower back, but there's studies have showing now we're losing years of life. We're having joint problems, we're having muscle problems, we're having issues that we wouldn't have if we get up and move. So yes, we have to drive, we have to sit at a desk, but there's little things that we can do by just getting up every 15-20 minutes and going for a walk, using the stairs instead of the elevator. We were just on a cruise, and one of the things, we have a 15-year-old daughter, so as a family we made this
unofficial
commitment
pact,
that no one uses the elevator the whole time. We had to use the stairs, we had to walk everywhere, and just doing that little thing added extra steps into our day. But it also made you feel good that when you got to the buffet, you could eat a little bit more if you wanted to.
And that's what we were doing. I did 20,000 steps. 20,000 steps equates to about 10 miles on the ship. So that's basically, we walked about 10 miles during the day. And one day in Puerto Rico, I did 30,000, which is about 15,000 miles. And that was just walking Old Town. And we made a conscious effort, and we did 1,000. And this also tracks your elevation. So we did 100 floors, it said. So basically that is 1,000 feet of elevation that we walked up that day. So it's really, this little goal here is my reward that I do. And again, we're not adjacent to Fitbit. There's Jawbone, there's Nike, there's all kinds of ones that are out there. But it's using technology in a positive way. That's what we see is there's an opportunity for that. The negative flip side is we're in front of screens far too much, and we're just not eating what we should.
And I think people have to realize that it's a priority now, regardless of your age. And for adults who have children, they're their role models. They're the ones that bring in the food. They're the ones that make the decision whether the children have electronics, how much time they can be at the TV screen. Things have to change in order for our Canadians to get healthier. And so making that conscious effort every day, and yes, you can kind of slack off and not be active a particular day, and it's okay to occasionally have a burger and fries, but it's on a day-to-day basis making as many healthy choices as you can, because your health is important not only to yourself but to your family, your friends, and you want to be here to enjoy life for as long as you can. Until next time,
Keep fit and have fun.